Well, let's see what I know. That you were born in Barrack Street. This is in Douglas. How old were you when you were there? You weren't very old, were you, when you moved away from there?
When we left.
Because you were the only one born there, weren't you?
Jimmy.
Oh, was Jimmy born in Barrack
2
Street?
years older than me.
And he was born in Barrack Street?
Yeah.
I haven't got his birth certificate, so I don't know. And then Harry was next, wasn't he?
Not in Barrack Street.
No, he was in Ellerslie.
Yeah.
And then Mary was in Ronaldsway.
Lots of people don't know Romsbury now.
No, I thought it was just the airport. I didn't know
Well,
it
it's
was
just
like...
called Romsbury Airport.
I didn't know it was like an area.
It is a little village. So, there's some big houses there. What a lot. That's used to go down from the cottages down onto the beach. Straight off. And used to gather shellfish.
In which beach?
Derby Haven Beach.
Isn't that Colby Beach?
No.
Colby's further along.
Colby's where I lived, it's the other side of the island. Colby. It's in the middle of the island, Colby. That's where I found a dead sailor. Dead sailor. That must have been 1941, wasn't it? Shipwreck. I found him, he was French.
Oh.
How don't I remember that? And those blue uniform with white marks on the collar. And he had his whistle on the string around his neck. Because I wanted to take it off. In fact, I think I did take it off. But they took it off me. I was over there early morning down the beach coma. And I went home to my mother. She told somebody else, a gentleman who lived in these big houses. And after that I was shut in the house. I remember that.
Why? Because they wouldn't let you out anymore?
I don't know. We were all shut in. Kids were all shut in. I could see him. Like, he was lying there. Boots, he had boots and all on. But,
It's come from a ship, mustn't it? Shipwreck.
because if I'd have been out, I could have heard them talking. I don't know where I wanted to know where he come from, because I thought he was a foreigner. Seen this uniform, I'd never seen it before. I found out later, when I was going to school, asking questions, that it was a French soldier, or sailor. Sailor, it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. But since seeing them, I can still picture him lying there, all with his hat. Yeah.
That was in Ronaldsway.
Hey?
That was Ronaldsway.
That was Ronaldsway Beach, yeah.
Well, how old were you when you moved from Barrack Street?
8 months.
You were only 8 months old
Yeah, 8 months old.
when you moved to...
I think it would be 8 months.
You moved to Ellerslie, didn't you?
More. Can't remember. I remember walking up the hill, Grandmar Hill, to a place called the Yarble.
Oh yeah, Noble Beach, yeah, we went there.
Yeah, where they had the mongoose. And we had a farm, we found it. What the heck were we doing there?
Was this after Barrack Street?
No, we never went back to Barrack Street.
No, from Barrack Street you went to Ellerslie, didn't you?
To Glenmay.
To Glenmay?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you were there.
Glenmay, that's Patrick and then
Yeah.
between Patrick and St John's, I think.
No, was your dad working there? Farming?
I don't think he could have been, could he? No. Oh, wait a minute. I'm getting mixed up now, aren't I? You're going from 1914 to where I was born.
Yeah.
can't remember. I know we shifted from what my mother said to Glenmar. We moved to that.
No, I was just saying, I was trying to get it in order because it would be easier for you then, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because you went from Barrack Street to Ellerslie, didn't you? Where Harry was born. Because Mary was the youngest, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, so Ronald's wife was after Ellerslie because Harry was born in Ellerslie.
Yeah.
In that little cottage that you showed Jimmy.
Yeah.
It's a lovely little cottage, that, isn't it?
Well, it must have been dependent when he had work, you see. This was before the war.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's what makes me up. It's before 1914 war,
That was a long time before that.
I don't remember going to school.
In
What
Ellerslie.
used to do it, yeah.
I thought you went to school in Ellerslie. Didn't you go to that little one on the hill?
Yes, that was the time that's the only time I could remember. The nearest to school. Other than that little place I went to used to go with Jimmy.
Which one was that?
Balsala School.
Balsala School.
And we had Castletown School. And then we moved. We didn't move into Douglas till Jimmy come back, before they come home. He got a job on the railway, Manx Electric Railway, and we moved to Grafton Street into Douglas. That's, yeah, that was after the war, when my dad came home. But other than that, I think we kept moving round. Wherever he got a job, we used to.
Yeah, well, a lot of people used to do that, didn't they?
Yeah, we had to go and live there.
Oh.
What they call the Thai cottages. Was only allowed to the workers.
Well, do you remember living in Ellerslie, in the cottage?
Oh yes, yes,
Yeah.
I love that place.
Gorgeous, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was just off the main road,
That's right.
and down to your right was a glen. Bluebell Glen. I called it my glen. Oh God, I love that place. And up to the right there was a mine of some kind of a mine had been in
Yeah.
Tinman, perhaps. Probably had been, it was very old.
Yeah, there's lots of
Nothing.
mines, wasn't there?
There's nothing in it, only the walls of the shale. Because we used to get an old tin or an old mat and slide down. Especially on a wet day. It's lovely to slip in. Right away up from it. Really. Yeah. There was another house. There was two cottages next to us. At the back of ours. And their fathers looked on the farm. And us kids used to go. Well, it was only me and Jimmy.
Mm.
And I think Jimmy must have been going to school.
Well, didn't you go to that school? That's just across the
Oh,
field.
yeah, we were there years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Harry was born in Ellerslie, wasn't he?
Yeah. But I was saying it's only me and Jimmy as kids
Yeah.
then. When we first moved there.
Yeah.
And there was children, I think it was 4 children in these other houses. And we used to be very friendly. We used to go home with covered and look. They used to get bad at it. I didn't. I just go and wash myself. Wash my clothes. Wash all my clothes. But Jimmy never was into that kind of thing. His brother, Jimmy. He never participated in our games, as we used to call them. He was very quiet.
Yeah.
He sit and watch us.
after you moved from Ellerslie you went to Ronald's Way?
No, not yet, not yet.
No.
Don't think so.
Went to Crosby?
Bit mixed up there. Ronald's Way. We were 2 houses in Ronald's Way. Not Ronald's Way. We called it Glenvine.
Hmm.
That was the name of the place. Moround. Glenvine Moround.
Oh yeah.
It's a big gardening place now, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, for the whole of the island.
Mm.
Yeah. There's all houses. I have mixed up because that's father was away in the war then.
That must have been a lot later then, mustn't it? I'll get them.
Yeah, I remember the Germans, prisoners of war being on the farm.
On Ellerslie?
Ellerslie farm, yeah.
Oh.
We used to make things for us kids, toys and that. Used to mend our shoes. So I must have been there a while.
Yeah, but Harry was born in 1910 in Ellerslie. And then Mary was born in 1912 in Ronald's Way, which was still before the war.
I can't piece that together. I know my father was away.
That must have been after Mary was born, wasn't it? Or was he away at sea? Because he was away at sea, wasn't he, for a while?
No, no. No, he never went back to sea.
Yeah, he must have been at Ellerslie for a while then, mustn't he? If you went to school there. Because you were not, when Harry was born, you were only 2. And you were in Ellerslie then.
Yeah.
So you must have been there a few years if you went to school in Ellerslie. Maybe you moved to Ronald's Way and then back to Ellerslie.
Might have been. I don't know if she was born there. Might have been.
No, it's on a birth certificate. She was born at Ronald's Way.
Yes, definitely Ronald's Way.
Yeah.
So I remember, I'll be about 6, wouldn't I?
Well, when Mary was born.
Yeah.
You know, 4.
4.
4 years.
Must have been a smart 4.
I don't know if you can remember that far back. I don't remember.
Well, I cleaned the windows when they fist through it. My father gave me a good hiding. He was coming from work up the path.
Mm.
I was cleaning the windows, stand on the stool or something. I turned around to wave to him. His hand went through and all I got was a good smack. Yeah.
Was that in Ronald's Way?
Eh?
Was that in Ronald's Way?
That was in Roseville, yeah, I remember that bit.
What was the name of the place you lived in Ronald's Way?
The place. There was no name to the place. Just called the cottages. There's no name. It was just the cottages. Derby Haven. Derby Haven. Yeah, Ronald's Way was the name of the farm.
Oh yeah, yeah. There is a farm, Ronald's Way
Yeah.
farm, a big one.
And I think that's where they took the name from the farm.
And that's where your dad was working.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Because that must have been before the war.
It was, yeah.
Because he
it
would have
was.
been away, would
That was 1914. Well, the war just started.
That's right.
I know now. Now he'd gone to Douglas to get his money, his naval reserve money. He used to get so much quota. Like Becky Grandad gave me. Being a reserve, he could be called up any time. But he didn't want to go back in the Navy, so he went and joined the Army. The same day.
So was he? Well, when was he in the Navy? Before you were born?
Yeah, must be. Yeah.
So when he was in the Boer War, he was probably in the Navy, wasn't he?
He was a sailor. He was a sailor to start with when he was 12. From here, he'd come out to join the ships.
Yeah.
The sailing ships.
Yeah.
From Liverpool docks, they call. They had a name for it. It's all the way down there. But from then on, this is only what I've been told, you see, I don't remember that. And that was before. It's not before we ever knew them, I think.
Yeah, it will be.
But she was only going by what his sister told her. Things her sister told her. It was Lizzie and Lena. Can't quite remember. He must have met her when he come home on leave.
Yeah.
But that was after some years after. Right.
Yeah.
Good many years.
Yeah, because the Boer War ended in 1902, and he married Mona Jane in 1906. So it was 4 years after the Boer War.
Must have been home on leave. Yeah.
4 years after the war had ended before he met your mum.
No, he must have been home. Perhaps that's when we started our travels.
Yeah. But I remember you saying you lived in Crosby as well, yeah?
Yeah.
And you used to go to school in Crosby?
We used to go to school in Crosby. And that was during the war.
Yeah. Well, didn't you say them cottages that you lived in Ronald's Way? When he went away, you had to move to.
Well, you had to move. Yeah. So we went to Ballasella, I think. Yeah. Oh, wait, we went to Castletown. I think we must have moved to Castletown first.
That's right, yeah.
Because we were in 2 houses in Castletown. I remember Howard coming home, coming to visit us. That's Uncle Billy's son. I remember Howard coming to visit us. It was on the near the promenade. You could come out of our door and you'd be onto the prom. It's very small places.
I don't know what street it was.
College Green. I think that's what they call it, College Green. Because they were all near the college. Did you see the King William's College?
Yeah. Well, when I take it over, we can go and have a look and find it.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Then we moved from that little house to another on the corner. You could see the sea, you could touch the wall, the sea wall. It was a big garden. It was beautiful at that. I don't know what we had to move from. Just kept moving. That was during the war, wasn't it? Because that's where we had our photograph taken. Because my mother had cut my hair, the doctor couldn't order her to cut my hair. I had long ringlets.
Mm.
There was diphtheria in Castletown. But none of us caught it. We never caught it. I had swollen glands, which I suffered a lot from. And they thought it was the diphtheria. They ordered me all cut up. I remember screaming, crying, fighting with big scissors. That's why all our hair had cropped. My mother used to curl it with a needle. Twist the needle.
And that's when you had that photograph that I've got when you're all by that chair.
Probably is, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be about the right time.
Where did they go to Douglas for our photograph? I think. I don't think I had to go to Douglas for photographs.
What, cakes?
Huh?
Or cakes, the photographers?
Cakes. Yeah, cakes.
That's it.
Yeah. Only a small place. It was down by the pier. The boats go out.
Yeah.
A little side street. I think it's still there. It's just another street. There's a cinema on one side. And the toffee shop, remember the toffee shop? Used to go in for our rock and stuff. Used to give us bags full of broken rock. Yeah.
And where did you used to play in Castletown?
Play.
Yeah.
Didn't have much time for play.
Yeah. Well, you were going to school then, weren't you?
Oh yes. Yeah. Mostly on the shore. I was anyway. Almost. Yeah, me and Harry always seemed to stick together. Jimmy and Mary used to stick together. Used to look after them. Me with the tambours. Used to roll around arms.
What school was it you went to in Castletown?
I can't remember the name of it. It's on the river road, on the shore road. It's a big, ugly looking place.
Yeah.
You know which way you come into Castletown? It's a crossroads. You come down this big road and you turn right
Yeah.
to go into Castletown.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you pass it,
Ah.
you know the brewery is?
Yeah.
Next to the brewery.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen the brewery.
It's far back. Yeah. It's a black looking place, yeah. I didn't realise that. I'm wishing another film on that.
Not be silly. It's only film.
Should have all this straight and then read it out.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think we lived in that house with the garden, the apple tree. God, I was a bit 7 then, was I?
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember my grandfather being there.
James.
Grandfather Duggan.
Oh, Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in Douglas, and they were starting to complain about him going from, he used to get lost, and they used to do things, he went a bit stupid, Jalali, so they reckon. My mother took him in, my father was away then. He could be, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Probably still John the Ball. First one.
Ah, so he must have been still there. Yeah. We got another plan to do lot of potatoes. And she showed him what to do. And then he go and dig it all up. Oh, God. I thought she was going to kill him. Or another time, she gave him a chicken to kill. We had chickens and all.
No.
Ducks, rabbits. Some big, big garden. She gave him a chicken to kill. And a hatchet. Big axe, big, long, kind of long ones.
To kill a chicken.
Kill a chicken. All he was supposed to do was put it down and I had to hold it. All he had to do was cut its head off. I had to hold it. We did. We managed that. I was flattered in the I remember that. Oh, your face. Because I think because it's jerked and the head goes. And it run around the garden without its head. And we couldn't catch it. Couldn't catch it for laughing. I remember laughing. I was rolling over laughing. Come on, girl, he was saying, come on, girl, catch that thing, girl, catch that. Those girls. I don't know if there was anybody else there. I don't think Jimmy would have bothered. I think my mother must have gone out. Anyway, he rescued it afterwards, and I had to clean the damn thing after that. Pluck it and clean it. Ages 7. We had some good times then. Oh dear. I'm still here. I think we must have moved Jim to Ballasalla, because he was with us in Ballasalla. Your grandfather. Must have moved into Ballasalla.
Which one?
Why did we lose that house? Must be
Which grandfather? John James?
Father Duggan.
Oh, Duggan.
Yeah. My mother's father. I don't remember the grandma, I remember him. But it must have been because he was with us in Ballasalla. That was one of the cottages. You know, as you come down this little, leaving the main road, you come down and you turn to go up the hill into Douglas. You place that.
Yeah.
Well, that's this. Can you remember houses there? Cottages. It's only a narrow street. And you're coming from Douglas.
Yeah.
And that's the way to Ronald's Way.
Yeah.
And this is the way to.
Oh, you come to a junction, don't you?
Yeah.
And that way's Ronald's Way, and that way's Ballasalla, Ballabeg, where Gordon lives. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
It's a little roundabout there.
Yeah, well, in the house we lived in was their cottage. There's 4 of them all together. There's a big shop on the corner. It was none of that.
Yeah.
That shop was always a shop then. Remember? Yeah, because we lived in there. I know he was going to go. He wanted to go home. Go home now, Leah. He used to say, "Go home now, Leah."
Lair.
Lay.
Lair.
That was the name they give. Instead of saying dear or love or giving a Christian name or Mona. In Lay. He was always Lay. It was Max Word. Go home now, Lay. And his mother, she might have been working or somewhere shopping. And I said, run round, I said, Granddad's gone home. No, I didn't say Granddad. I didn't call him Granddad. Grandfa. Yeah. That's short for grandfather. Grandfa's gone home. And she said, well, you'll have to go and look for him, bring him back. He Jimmy, me and Jimmy told off up the road. You know, that big road, it's a hill, kind of a hill. It wasn't like that them days, it was all rough.
Was it?
Yeah, no fancy roads, it was a rough stone, mud. And we trotted off and we found him. And the glen, Ferdy Glen, we found him. Yeah, sitting on the wall, the Ferdy Glen. We just turned him around a few times and told him he's going home. He took a hand. He come home with us. Happy. Go home now, yeah. Yeah, it's good.
You go to school there?
But I'm in a also. Yeah. No, I had to go from Ballasalla to Castleton School.
Did you?
Me and Jimmy, yeah. Yes. Yeah.
How did you get to Castleton?
Well, that was only an entrance where we'd been, the little
Oh,
school.
yeah.
It was only an entrance and then we moved. Well, it really wasn't far. We had to walk.
It's a fair walk, that.
Oh, not them days. But them days it wasn't. From Ronald's Way, I'm going back a bit, Jimmy was going to school in Ballasalla. I told him, in the little school.
Yeah.
And we used to cross it. Well, I don't think it was the place. The airplanes, what's it called, runways,
Yeah.
is built on the field and back of our cottages. The whole, it is a cornfield. And we had to go across that field, over a hedge, thorn hedge, get onto the main road to get to Castleton, instead of going all the way around. See, the road,
Yeah.
across the fields. Yeah. And, yeah, Castleton School we had to. I don't remember taking her. Oh, Mary. To Castleton School. I remember. But they were left Ballasalla. But we had to be Ballasalla.
Dad was still away when you left Ballasalla?
Yeah, yes, he was. Yeah. Can't remember.
Well, how did he know where you'd moved to?
Oh, my mother used to write to him.
Did she?
Yeah. Yeah, she used to write to him. I think that's when we went to Crosby. Must have been. Because we were all going to school then. Instead of going through Crosby and up the hill, we used to go across the fields. You couldn't find your way there. This wasn't the Moran side, Crosby's the other side.
Yeah.
There's a road, isn't there, a big road.
Yeah.
From the main road, Douglas Road,
Yeah.
they called it, the Peel Road they called it. That's the Peel Road they called that. And from there, down, up to Moran that way.
Well, isn't that where the school is?
The school
Up that
is-
hill?
No.
No.
I'm in the middle of the road now.
Oh.
Greba. More in Greba.
Yeah.
All them funny little villages had different names. They were given the name from somebody or
Yeah, well, there's Greba Cottage, isn't it?
castle or a mansion or church.
Yeah.
There wasn't It was about 2 miles from Crosby. We were Crosby around to Crosby, Greba, to Crosby, proper village. Move the table. You can have my table if you like.
Right. Crosby.
Yeah, what I'm trying to explain is Crosby covered Greba. It's on the Douglas Road.
Yeah.
We lived in some cottages there. I think they're still there. On the right hand side coming in from Douglas.
Yeah.
To that road, right opposite that road. When I say went around. The main road carried on through to Crosby, didn't it?
Yeah.
The Peel Road, the Cold People. So that's how we come to be going to the Crosby School. Because we must have moved there. My father was away at the time. We were in the war then. I don't know how we got this house. Wait a minute. You could get hired out to a farmer. You had to go, you used to go shooting. You used to go to this, it's kind of a market, fair they call it. And you could hire yourself out to a farmer, but you must go the whole year. He give you a shilling. And because I had it once done it. Give you a shilling, but that shilling was a contract you had to go. That's why my mother was, yes, must have been. She moved to this cottage because she got work with the farmer. Field work, mostly. Planting and sowing. I remember thinning turnips, field with turnips. You ever seen a field of turnips? You ever seen them when they started to grow? Well, they're sown and they grow in clusters and bunches, ridges and ridges of them. Well, you had to go up the ridge. You used to do one this side, one that side, and thin them out. Take the weak ones out, leave one, just one, in such a distance, so it should grow. Give it room to grow. If they were left, you see, they wouldn't, and we had to keep some of them shoots, gather them. I had a bag, a penny, a big pocket, behind us. My mother did the same. I used to go and help them doing this. And put the best of them in this bag to be replanted. You could plant them in your own garden if you wanted, or you could plant them in an allotment somebody else could give them to. We weren't allowed to waste all of the other life. We just left in the ridge to rot and die out. I remember thinning turnips. Oh, I hated that too. I don't know why. Up and down on your hands and knees, hours on end. Can you imagine?
You're nice if the weather was nice.
Well, I don't think the weather stopped us. No, I don't think it couldn't. It couldn't stop us because it had to be done. No, it had to be done. What else did I like to do? Oh, the hay. I used to love on the hay. Cutting the hay and putting it. We didn't cut it. We used to pack it, put it in stooks, gold sticks.
Oh, like a little cone shape.
Yeah, there was a machine.
Mm.
We used to go to binder
Mm.
and corn. We used to go along the field and cut the sewage, and as it was going up on the thing, it was bound and chucked off. We had to gather them up 6 at a time and put them, the heads up all together to dry out. That's what they called stooks. And then after they dried out, they were gathered. And the thresher, they used to go around each farm.
Oh, yeah.
You had your own, you didn't have their own.
Mm.
It was hired round. And we used to get these stooks, and they were full of mice, you know, I used to love them to be all over you. The kids were screaming. There's a lot of us, you know, dozens of kids used to do it. Big ones, little ones. And I'd been there so long, the field mice had found a new home. And there was hundreds of them, hundreds. We used to kill them.
Mm.
Yeah. Did foot on them, squash them, hit them with something. I never did. So that's what we had to do. Pick them up and put them onto a cart.
Mm.
A flat, what they call the buggy. Flat car on 2 wheels. 1 horse, 2 wheels. And shook them. Or if we couldn't shook them, we used to hand them to the bigger ones. We used to chuck them onto this thing, and they were taken to the thresher in the field, same field.
Yeah.
And then we had them. I remember watching this machine. I thought it was miraculous. There was a great big belt, leather belt, go round 2 wheels. And that did all the work. That's what I was told.
Oh.
Let's go round this. And that drove something else, and that drove something else. And the corn went onto a big thing. What do you call that?
Conveyor belt.
Belt. Conveyor. We didn't call it that. And the men used to slice it, and open, jump it up. And that would go through this machine. And the grain would come out and chaff. Well, the chaff, what they call chaff. The husks of the grain,
Yeah.
we call shafts, would come somewhere else in a big heap. And the straw would be in another place. I thought it was a wonderful thing. But all us kids used to have to do jobs that we were able to do, you know.
Mm.
Yeah. I didn't like the chaff. It's dusty, very dusty. But some of the women used to gather it in sacks. You know.
Mm.
That's a funny thing. I bet you never seen an old sack. I had 6 of them again. Rope sacks.
Mm.
They were made of rope. These days, they're black fibres, aren't they? So
Yeah.
These was rope. Hemp.
Oh, yeah.
Hemp. It would be hemp, wouldn't it?
Mm.
Because they were real rope. They used to make the rope of the same stuff as they made the sacks of.
Mm.
And it was all handmade. I think, I tell you, they made the prison and the jail,
Oh, yeah.
because he used to have to make sacks, didn't they?
Yeah.
It was a punishment. But these sacks, they used to fill it, and the dust used to come through it. That's because it wasn't like a plastic bag. It was just a sack. And they wished to bash it like that. I remember the dust. What did they used to use it for?
Oh, yeah.
They didn't, I think.
Better.
No farmers. better yeah, litter,
Mm.
yeah, in farmyards, pigsties, and fowl, chickens, yeah, and the straw they used to put on the ground because everywhere was muddy.
Mm.
You couldn't imagine what it was like. Everywhere was muddy them days. Used to put the straw on and then this chaff. At the end of the year, it all had to be picked up, renewed. Can you imagine that? Oh, pitchfork, yeah. Two-pronged pitchfork. You see one?
Yeah.
Two-pronged. Chuck it all out and cart it away. That used to be used again on the fields. It was left so long that it was took in carts. I wish I could get a picture of that car. So tell you where you would, the only way you would see one was outside Kelly's cottage.
In Cagnish.
Yeah, Cagnish. A real cart, what they call the cart.
Mm.
It was two wheels, iron rimmed wheels. The way it was built, it was sloped like that, and there was bars, it was all wood, timber. But the shape of it used to go like that. And round the top of it there was a broad band of timber. What held it together, I don't know. But those carts used to, years and years, used to last. They used to paint them every years, paint them. Tar all the wheels and paint the top red, green, any colour they wanted to. They were used for everything in carts. Everything. Stand down the shore, gather the rack, to chuck on the farms, fields. It was built up first, like, to rot away, and it was chucked on. But all that kind of things us kids used to be into. We used to get a few coppers and a meal. We used to get a good meal, milk and cake, not cake, Onic used to, some butter, real butter, big chunks of Onic. But that was worth a lot to us. Them days a good meal. Oh,
how do you know about Harry Kelly's cottage? Kelly's cottage. You used to go there.
What's done?
Yeah.
What's done with particular Clegnish, yes. Well, Clegnish, that's not far from.
Not far from Castletown.
That's right. It's Patrick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right, it's just on the crossroads.
Yeah.
There's always been that crossroads there.
Yeah. And you go up the hill, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
And Port St Mary's over there.
That's right. Yeah.
Port Seven's over there. And the Carfer man.
You somebody. Do you know I've only ever been to Carfer man once, and that was when Mary took me. Yeah, never was at the Carfer man. Never right. I used to love travelling.
Well, where didn't you used to go out sort of the days out when you were a kid?
Oh, we had to tell the lies. We had a picnic. You went to Sunday school. You had to go to Sunday school.
Is it?
Yes. To go to church in the morning, Sunday school in the afternoon, church in the evening. We used to have picnics every year in the summer. We used to go to different parts of the island. Yeah. Russian Abbey used to be a favourite. No, Russian Abbey.
Yeah.
And what's that other small place? There's a small place where the oyster beds were. Where the oak called the cork tree was. I don't remember. What was it awful? It's round. It's just round from Douglas.
Yeah.
You had to go round in the yacht, and you could get on the train.
On Port Sodrick.
Port Sodrick.
Port Sodrick.
It's terrible things were. Port Sodrick, yes, we used to love Port Sodrick. We didn't have much there, with swings and a roundabout and
Yeah.
a few games and that, but it was just being there.
Yeah.
Big tea, we had good tea, strawberry, games. You know, Port Sodrick.
So after, where were we? Crosby. After Crosby. Did your dad come home while you were at Crosby?
Yes.
Must have done, yeah.
Yes, he did, yeah. Yeah,
Did you have a big party for him coming home?
I doubt it. I doubt it. Should have been. It should have been in my memory, but I can't.
And remember him coming home?
No, I can't. I remember being ill. I remember him being ill.
You were ill?
He was ill. He was sick. That's right. That's why he was sent home. Because he was sick. He was demobbed. He worked on the shipyard in France. And they sent him home after his finger. They didn't give him penny compensation. And they sent him home with malaria. I remember that. I remember him lying there and nobody could near him. Because it's a horrible thing, it's shaking him. Terrible, I suppose. I was the only one who could hear him. He used to wash his face. I remember he wouldn't let me wash over his arms. Don't know why. I used to wash him down so far. And I think that the nurse used to come in. Now and again, somebody used to come in, a doctor or somebody. I don't remember he wouldn't let me wash over his arms. Unless it was because he was shaking all the time.
Yeah.
Just to bathe him down cold water. Well, that's what they told me to do.
Did he talk about the
Well,
war
it was
much?
right. Eh?
Did he talk about the war much?
No. No, he didn't. No. Now and again, when I was older,
Yeah.
he used to talk to me. When I was older, I used to ask questions. And if anything come up in the papers and that jumped his memory, he'd speak about it, but no, he wouldn't talk about it. I was mostly Jimmy if you're talking to him. Because I reckon I was too young. And Jimmy was very, literal, like that's the right word.
Yeah.
Questions. He's always into books and writing things. And, yeah. I think most of him telling Jimmy. And I'd be there sitting listening. Yeah. I remember him saying about the lads. The shooting the kids. Well, he'd have to do it, wouldn't he? He'd been an MP.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, of course he wasn't the only one, was he?
No.
No. But any of the soldiers should have to do that. Even their own mates.
Did they seem undeserving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't that they didn't understand that sickness. As you said, shock, shell shock. They didn't understand it. They think they were just going crazy. Well, they just get up and run. I mean, they wouldn't have to run far to me into the enemy's lines.
Yeah.
They'd get shot anyway.
Yeah.
They used to have to run across a muddy field, and they were in the middle of it, weren't they? Like what you can see these days with photographs and films. So that was nothing to them. Well, he was really down when he come home. I can't remember how long he was sick. Then he went into Douglas to get a job. He come back and got the job at Max Electric Railway. Of course he used to have to walk. Just walk across into Douglas, 7 miles of it was 14 miles. He had to walk, apart from his work. And all the way across along Promenade. There's no shortcuts. There's no shortcuts from the main roads into the town. Even if there was, you still had that length of promenade to go. Because there was no way you could get, there was only one way from up the top of the town into the prom. And that was up the arch. Call it. It's an arch. Well, it was a road leading up to the rail at the top of the town, up to Cunningham's camp. That was the only way down. But you couldn't get from that side of the country up to that to get into Douglas. You just had to come on the main road. I always remember that. Because Jimmy and I used to go into Douglas shop to do shopping. And we used to walk it. And where would you come out to the top of Bucks Road? The Bucks Road. You must stop Bucks Road. It's the House of Keys is.
Oh yeah, I know the House of Keys.
Apple Street. Apple Street runs off Bucks Road. It's right way up. There's Prospect Hill.
Yeah.
Goes a certain way, and then Bucks Road goes right up to the town, top of the town, Bucks Road.
So is that when you have to move to Douglas then?
We have to move to Douglas. We got this house on Grafton Street, yeah. I remember
Number 10 Grafton Street?
Hey?
Was it 10 Grafton Street?
10 Grafton Street, yeah.
I took a photograph of it.
Just lovely. Did you?
Yeah.
Gracious.
I'll show you it when I'm waiting for them to send back.
Yeah.
It was only a little street, wasn't it? It was dead end, wasn't it, at the bottom?
It was.
Yeah.
But by a brewery.
Yeah. It was on a
Yeah.
slope, wasn't it? Steep little street.
Yeah. There's houses, they're all boarding houses now. People have to take boarders in sometime.
Yeah.
But they were all family houses, cottages and this. Yeah, myrtles, colour leaves. Yeah. I think that was our last stop. Well, that was our house. We moved from Crosby into that. An old cart.
Is that how you moved?
Yeah.
You put all the stuff on a cart?
Cart.
And walked?
And we walked, yeah. Yeah, we walked. They might have put Mary on top of the furniture. Yeah, we walked. And we had to do it on our own. people didn't half stare at us. I remember we had a black cat, and he come with us. They stayed with us. But they used to tell us to put on his paws, put on his paws.
Yeah.
Stayed with us anyway. From the country. I think he went away in the end. Jet black, he was big. But that's where we went to school most of it, but I mostly remember. It's Murray's Road. We all went to that school. Because the boys were separate to the girls.
Mm.
It's the boys and the girls. But we used to, the boys used to come over the gate. It was just a gate between the two playground, and the lads used to come over. I remember that. But I think that was the happiest time I ever had. As for the school,
Mm.
yeah. Well, we hadn't far to go.
What lessons did you used to do in school? Yeah.
Huh?
What lessons did you used to do?
Lessons.
Mm.
Oh, same as now. Same as now, only more simpler, I reckon. Yeah, I used to go to school. Geography, history. I wasn't no good at spelling. Very poor at spelling. But I used to love reading big words. You know, the sound of them. Writing. I am writing. Atrocious. I'm not good at arithmetic. But history, geography. Reading, I could read. Stand up and read a book from start to finish. Had a good voice then. Yeah, teacher always used to get me go to sleep.
Did you ever used to go on the trams with your dad?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which trams was he on?
The Max Electric Railway.
I know, but which
Still
route?
going today. There's only one route.
There isn't. It's up and down the pram up Snaefell.
Oh yes. Snaefell. Yeah, been up there a few times. Snaefell. Did you go?
Yeah.
Did you go to Snaefell?
Yeah. Well, we went round it. Never went right up it.
No.
Well, which route was he on mostly? Up and down the pram?
Not the prom, no. That's the horse cars.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy was on them. I was for a bit. That's me, yeah. Jimmy's uniform. He was sick for a couple of weeks. And I took his place. He says, I did it anyway. Yeah. I don't know if it was a couple of days or a couple of weeks, I'm sure. I had to wear his hat.
Mm.
I had to wear his hat, yeah. Did you do it? Because you had nothing to do, just turn the wheel. I was strong as a horse. And then, yeah. And we were on.
So what route did he usually go on the tram? So up and down Snaefell and that?
No, not always, no. He used to do a Snaefell on a Sunday.
Mm.
Because the fellow was off. There was two used to do Snaefell. Had to take it in turns because they couldn't do it day after day. And it was only in the summertime for the visitors.
Yeah.
But my dad used to go to Sunday work, and I used to take his lunch over, his dinner, and he'd take me up with him. But they break off Laxey, don't they, to go to Snaefell. So we used to go to Laxey. That was the farthest, wasn't it?
I think
Was
so.
it Laxey in the end?
I think so, yeah.
Oh no, it wasn't. Couldn't have been. Ramsey.
Oh yeah, yeah, close to Ramsey,
Ramsey
wouldn't it?
was-
Because it's just further on, isn't it, to Ramsey?
Yeah, because I remember them. Yeah. Yeah, I remember yes, it was Ramsey. Very hilly, Laxey. Very hilly.
Yeah.
You think you're going to fall out of the tram because down that steep. You can see the sea there. And it just looks as if it's just a thin wall. Oh. Okay. You go clang, 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 clang from the top of this hill. Clang, clang, clang all the way down. All the way into the station. You had to keep this clanger going.
Hmm.
Yeah. As it was sending on the rails. Kids used to play on. Animals used to stray. He run into a cow once, my father.
Yeah.
Yeah, killed a cow.
That was in the papers.
Yeah. I don't know what's in the papers somewhere. No, it was Onken. How the heck it got there, I don't know. I never believed it. I just wouldn't believe it. My father wouldn't kill the cow. I wouldn't. No. Where did the cow come from? You don't know. You know that going up. Did you go on that road?
Yeah.
You must have done. The rail. You went on the railroad.
No,
Oh,
in the car.
the railroad runs the same as the main road, doesn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. There's all rocks, isn't there? Okay, for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Still in the middle. That's not gonna go. Okay. Yeah, just ring it. Is your dad in next door then? I think he was in the car this morning. Rose?
Yeah.
I don't know. Little maroon coloured, small one. Like your dad. We'll ring it back, he's not in. Alright then. I'll see you in a minute. Cheers, then. Bye.
Yeah, I still couldn't come to make out where the cow come from. There was rocks one side and that was the glen the other side. Like a glen.
Mm.
It's all green, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right down to the sea.
Yeah.
Through to Grout or Garwick or the other glen. Yeah. So where that cow come from, I don't know.
I remember you saying about the fair that they used to have in the nunnery.
The Highland Gatherings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you go there when you were living in
Oh
Upton
yes.
Street?
Yeah. Highland Gathering. Always look forward to that.
Was it every year?
Every year they had them, yeah. Somebody stopped them, I don't know what they stopped them for. I think they stopped them after Golden Coleman died and somebody else took over. They wouldn't have it. They wouldn't have it.
And what did it used to be, like a big procession into the nunnery? Or did everyone used to just go to the nunnery?
They camped there. They camped there or lived in hotels.
Mm.
They lodged in hotels. Or in any house, all the little houses
Yeah.
used to take visitors in. Every little house had visitors them days.
Yeah.
They could camp in the ground because it's huge. It's a massive place. It's something like that park we went to. What was it? Safari.
Oh yeah.
It's something like that.
Mm.
Yeah. Trees, love trees, gardens. loads.
It was like Highland Games.
Highland Games was
Did
wonderful.
you have like fairs and things for the kids as well?
Oh yes, yes, round the sideshows.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember pinball in the cask. They're all coloured, weren't they?
Mm.
Material. And I remember the flounces on the outside the canopies.
Yeah.
On the counter, what you call the counter. And they had these sticks sticking up with the ball on top. There's a stick, the flat top, and the ball fitted onto this, and you had to hit that off. I was always good at that. Really good. I forget what they called it. There's something like to do nowadays, isn't it?
Mm.
Little things. And the ducks, the ducks come past and they were shooting them. They had that them days.
Mm.
It's a while ago, isn't it? They
Mhm.
still have them.
Well.
Yeah. See them on the telly.
Mm.
The fairgrounds, shooting at the ducks going past.
Did he used to come out? Tubman? Mr. Tubman?
He had his time, his visiting time, yeah. Oh, I have seen him. I've seen him. Big man he was. Yeah. But I can't remember much of the family. There's a lot to talk about him. The how. You know the how, what they call the how?
Mm.
Up over the back of the road, not Peel Road, the Castledam Road. The quay, the South Quay.
Oh, yeah, behind the South Cape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not all that.
Yeah.
And the quarry,
Yeah.
seen the quarry. Well, all that used to belong to him, to the.
Memory.
To Tubman's, yes,
Yeah.
to the number. There was one. Can you place the gates, the motor gates?
Yeah.
Well, up on your left.
Yeah.
Do you ever go up that road? You must have done.
Yeah.
It's the Castledam Road. Well, on your left, there's a road, but it's only a pathway. And that takes you right up. It's the only way.
Mm.
Takes you right up onto the house. And you can walk from there right through to Port Sodrick. Through heather fields.
Mm.
Yeah, I've done that a few times. We used to go up there blackberry and those huge blackberries.
Oh.
Ooh, all the hedges naked of blackberries. But it was just a path, and it was a private path.
Mm.
It wasn't a main road, it was just a path. But I used to go, I used to go with somebody. I used to go with somebody, Jimmy probably, or one of the kids. Yeah, but I don't know. They built, I remember before they built the electric station
Oh, yeah. Mm.
in Burrows. That was all fields.
Mm.
The river was there,
Yeah.
but it was wild. Very wild. Before they built, can you imagine?
Yeah.
So if you golf links, it was a golf links. And the river, it seemed to get thinner and thinner. Whatever it went to, I don't know. And it just ended up like a little rivulet through the river.
Mm.
And then it seemed to grow bigger because there's a big river. The nunnery itself in the glen
Mm.
is a little waterfall, isn't it?
Mm.
But where that river come from, that's where I know. Because there's nothing, it's only a little rivulet.
Yeah.
There's the main river, which goes under the bridge now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that that river seemed to peter out somewhere. Because we used to walk across the gravel, there was gravel there. And they used to get frogs born, toads, stuffed toads born, rushes, so there must have been, the water must have been there, into the ground and then suddenly come up somewhere. Yes, we had them, they wouldn't let traffic through. Never allowed traffic through there. Do you remember the sty there?
Yeah.
Did you go through them? Really?
Not last time I went, no. Did you?
You have to go over, you go through these bollards, and then you have to go up steps, don't you, over stile. There's something built on that now. I remember that old marsh. We used to get king cups that high, you know, like big buttercups.
Yeah.
That high. Each side the path.
Do you look for a leaf? Really?
Can you switch this off to save your batteries? You had your dinner? You have, haven't you? Oh, I didn't know.
So how long did you live in Grafton Street? A few years then, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were some years in Grafton Street.
And then where did you move to?
Oh, yeah. Do you know we could have bought that house for £300? It's true. They were all landlords, private landlords. He was selling them. He wasn't the only landlord of our street.
Yeah.
Two of them. Well, our landlord, my father could have bought that at £300. And he wouldn't. I don't know why he wouldn't. He just wouldn't. So the only place we could get to live was down. What did they call it? Apple Square. Yeah. Oh, it was terrible going down there. I've never come to see it. I was a service at the time. I'll never come to see if you're going to live there. Little Hell, it's called. Commonly known as Little Hell. Yeah. I don't know how we got it. An auntie lived there, an auntie and uncle lived there. My father's sister and his husband, Auntie Lena. Yeah. That's how we got that house. They moved out to Tyndall Street, which is a posh place. And that's where we moved to.
How old were you then? Still very young, weren't you?
No, I was, I was at school, I was in service.
Yeah?
Domestic service, yeah. Yeah. Used to get a day off a month.
A day off a month?
A day off a month, yeah. Holiday.
And the rest of the time you lived at the house where you were in service?
Eh?
Or where did you live? In the house?
In the house, yeah. Oh, I had to live in. You were at their beck and call night and day, weren't you?
Where was it? Where were you working for?
Um, some horrid place. And I was 14 on the Saturday or Sunday, and I had to go to work on the Monday for the holiday I had. Yeah, I had to go straight into work on Monday. The day after I was 14. That's when I left school. That was a terrible place.
In Douglas?
Yeah, yes, in Dublin, yeah. The job I got it from school teacher. One of the school teachers, Sunday school teachers. And it's supposed to be a respectable place. That is where I got hammering from her, from Mrs. They had 4 kids. I had to look after the children. They weren't babies, they were children, school children. Up at 6 o'clock in the morning, doing work, kitchen work, do the front, from the steps. Start any washing that was to be done. Get the breakfast, clean the dining room, do the breakfast, lay down, serve breakfast, help them dress, go off to school, and then start to work. A day's work after that. There was washing, cleaning rooms, getting lunch ready, peeling vegetables, all sorts of things.
And you didn't like it?
I didn't like it, no.
Why didn't you leave?
Couldn't leave, could I?
No.
No, couldn't. No, I couldn't leave. Tell you how I did leave. I was doing upstairs, the rooms, and the master happened to be home. And I had done the children's rooms, and they went into the bathroom. And from the bathroom I used to have to do her room. Everything was written out, practically. Everything was written out. This. Time to the minute. And I was in the bathroom. I didn't know he was there. And I started to clean. Yeah, I started to clean the wash bowl.
Yeah.
And I was singing away to myself, or humming away to myself. I thought they'd gone out to work. They worked at, they had a big fancy shop down Victoria Street, the Vogue. I was happy as a lot there. Next thing, I turned around and seen him. Hello? Hello. Carl?
Hello? What? Are you joking? From here? I'll do all that. What time did I leave?
Yeah, oh damn,
It's alright. It's a bit awkward because I'm in the middle of it. Not to worry. Okay, I'll be over in about 10 minutes then. It's alright. Alright, see you in a minute then. Alright. Right. Bye. Well, she's got to take her nan to the hospital, but Dan's supposed to be minding the kids and he's gone off. So I've got to go back. Well, in a minute. Yeah?
Oh, shall we end the chapter then?
Go on, what were you saying about them? You turned around.
I turned around and see them and apologised, because no way was I allowed in the bathroom while the master was there. And she must have heard it. She must have heard me, or he must have told her. Anyway, I got out there quick. I went back into my room. The next thing she come dashing up. Oh no, I went downstairs to do something in the kitchen. She was standing there, I remember her standing there. And she said, grab me. She grabbed me back by the shoulders. Big woman. And shook me. How many times? I have told you not to go into the bathroom when the master's there, or in any room when the master's there. And it was on the tip of my tongue to say why. Because I saw nothing wrong in it. Only that she told me not to do it, you see. She shook me and she pushed me right back on the bed, back of the table, the golden table. And the table was higher than me. I remember my back, I couldn't straighten my back for hours after. And she banged me head on the table, banged her back, screaming at me all the time. Of course I was crying, I was only a kid, wasn't I? I couldn't understand all this, because I had no idea what she was talking about or anything. Just that I disobeyed her. Trying to tell her I didn't go into the bathroom, I didn't see the master. I didn't know he was there even, I thought he'd gone to work. Didn't know what he was like. Anyway, I couldn't do nothing for him. Couldn't do nothing after that. I couldn't move. Can you imagine being pushed back off the wooden table?
Yeah.
Pushed. Well, I don't know what happened anyway. I must have went in a coma or something. And she couldn't do enough for me after. You know, they went out and I sneaked home. This was the top of the town. Yeah, it's a good walk down to where we lived. It was in Grafton Street, that's right. And I could hardly walk, toppling along. Because my mother was there. Luckily she was in and told me what had happened. She was furious. And she went straight up. Yeah, we went back after a little while, we went back to the house. And we knew she was in. I should have been there, you see. And the children come home from school. And I was worried. Because one of them was only a little Tom. Had the tea now. Anyway, then she must have got home before I'd seen to them. Seen I was missing. And my mother went to come up with me and asked for an explanation. And that's all she could say was she was in the bathroom with the master. That's the only excuse for that she had. I didn't do no wrong. And all the things he told my mother about me was fantastic. Do you know, he even weighed the potato peelings
Yeah.
that I peeled. Well, I was a good potato peeler. To the potatoes that he had used. I was peeling them too thick. He had weighed them. I was amazed at the things. I was something else. He just swore he was standing there watching me every time, every move I made. You know, the hours I passed at these little things that I'd done. So wrong. I'd spilt the salt a few times. He had the date, the time, how much I'd spilt. Yeah. Spilled salt, I never put salt back if I spilt it. I always took it over my shoulder, left shoulder. I done that, he told her, I done that. She wasted the salt, she threw it away over her shoulder. Well, my mother knew about that trick, because I suppose it was her that taught me. Anyway, she demanded wages and clothes, get me clothes, and I took me home. So she was left on her own.
What were the names? People?
Murray, I know they had this big stylish shop in Victoria Street. It was the top of Victoria Street. On the right hand side going down, probably there still, because they had she had the whole family working in the shop. The girls had to work. There was one girl, the eldest, but each in turn, the boys. I used to go in the shop with my father. I used to go in to buy this one shop because it was really classy, really was. To buy things for Thelma, my mum, when she was little. And I remember the likeness that you couldn't have kept. The tall and dark people, and the girls and the boys was the same. The children, the kids was lovely. They were really fond of me. I'm very good, you know, there's no nonsense. But that's how I got out of that job.
Then you moved back home?
I think I'd have killed her if I'd have stayed there. But I hated her that much. And him. Yeah. So, man. You're not a man. What was the name of her? What's the name they give to womanish men? Nanny or something like that. What's the name? You know, a man that's, you know what I mean, we can't say.
Yeah.
Nanny, Pandy, something like that.
Nancy. A Nancy.
No, I don't know what's that. Well, we know the Nancy is these. I didn't know them days what it was, but they were.
But he was one anyway.
Yeah. No, the one that pushed us around the house.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Pushed us around. Wears an apron, things like that. Yeah.
Puff.
Something like that. I don't know what I called her, something anyway. Something I heard my father say, I think. I learned a lot of language from him. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So that ended an era. I have to think about the next chapter.
I'll have to go anyway.
From 14 onwards, the next chapter.
To be continued.
Oh yes, oh yes.